Hello guys, it's ProBlockHead here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be trying to explain the creeper mechanics because a lot of people don't really understand creepers. And I'm going to show the creeper holes and stuff. So I just blew up 8x8 area, so 64 or something. So then I just looked at every single one to figure out what are the normals. So what I noticed is that it's always in the shape. It's going to be 3 on each side like that, so it's kind of almost a circle. And there's going to be 2 to 6 blocks missing in the bottom right here, and there's going to be 1 to 2 blocks on the side on any area. I can show you. This one has 1, that one has 3, 2, and this one I think might actually have all 6. Yeah, that was all 6. This one has none. So all creeper holes, when they're in dirt with nothing else, are going to look something like this. But there's actually more tests I can do as well. This is a diagonal. For the most part, you're not going to be blowing up creepers on complete dirt, on flat ground all the time. So this is going to be a much better example. So I'm just going to place a creeper. I have that command block, just teleports them to yourselves, so they can't really move. And then I light them, that's a lot bigger. So pretty much if you blow it up on a diagonal surface, it's going to try to carve out almost a square with a little bit of blocks in a very strange pattern. So I'll just blow up a few more of these, just to show it. Yeah, it looks like this always going to try to blow something close to a square out. And I just had one idea. I'm going to try to blow it up right next to the ground. If I do that, yeah, that creates a lot of damage. Even though most creeper holes you're going to see look something like this, they're going to blow up a lot more blocks if they're on diagonal, like this. Also, I want to do one more test, which is when they're deep underground. So that when this one, they're 3 blocks underground, if I blow these up, wow, yeah, that creates a really big hole. I'm just going to go through and light all these. Yeah, wow, look at that. That is this whole area is blowing up now, wow. So yeah, it's going to be much more destructive if they're buried underground. One more test I want to do is if they're inside of a mountain. Put in a creeper, boom. So they blow up a lot more blocks than you might think they do. Just look at that, wow. I've blown up quite a bit of stuff, but this is all dirt. Different blocks have different amounts of stuff that broken depending on stuff. So I'm going to actually show you an exact copy of this world, except for I turned everything into stone, and I'm going to do some more experimenting on that. Okay, now I'm in the stone world. It's not like an actual stone world, I just use the command block to turn everything into stone nearby. But yeah, you're going to see much different results. Just look, this is what happens when I blow up a creeper. Just for 1 block, that's it. I figured actually if you're able to put it in the middle of 4 blocks, it'll actually blow up all 4. But my thing won't let me do that because I can't push them. But if they are on multiple blocks, then they'll blow up all blocks directly below them. So they can blow up to 4 blocks. On diagonal, it's a pretty similar story. If I just blow it up, it's going to blow up the blocks and then you get ready to surround it. It's quite a bit more destructive on diagonal, still doesn't just blow up 1 block. It's still just nowhere near as much as on dirt. But actually, wait, what? So up here I got these. It's actually a much different story. They blow up quite a bit actually still. I mean, it's nowhere near as much as in the dirt, but they really do still do quite a bit of destruction. Because they blow up all the blocks around them. Creepers actually cannot blow up underneath of them very well. It's mostly the things to the side that they can really blow up. And they also can just explode a 3x3 area. Usually they don't actually explode anything above them. This one did, but I think that might just be a fluke. And they're very random too, so you can't always really tell what they're going to be. Anyway, for the wall one now, this one's pretty interesting. It kind of just blows a capsule shape out. So stone is, yeah, if you're inside of stone, it's going to be much less of a problem than if it's inside of anything else. And creepers, for whatever reason, cannot really get blown downwards. Only to 1 to 4 blocks. So last thing I want to show you is that, yeah, you can light a creeper using flint and steel. If you catch the creeper on fire, it'll just burn. It doesn't actually light it. But if you have a flame bow and you light, oh, never mind, doesn't work. Okay, I figured I said that. You cannot light a creeper with a fire charge. Creepers, it's just really flint and steel. You can light a creeper using flint and steel, but that's it. Boom. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know that. Creepers can blow up fire. Well, now I've taught myself something new. Also, one more thing I'll show you. You blow it up when it's inside of an area like this. It's going to blow up the area around it, and only a block underneath of it again. Bye, everyone. If you like this video, subscribe, that'd be nice. If you didn't like the video, then, I don't know, don't subscribe. Well, bye.